Hey Mega Family, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for sharing, for liking, and for subscribing. We've got another awesome video for you and we hope you'll like it. Stay tuned. And one more thing, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the button now. So if you've been following us, you know that China played a pivotal role in the existence of this very channel. Why? Because that's where Tony and I met. It's also where Tony and Wadamaya met and became friends. A lot of people have asked us, well, guys, what was it like living in China, especially as a black person? Well, we're gonna talk about that and more in today's video. So let's get right into it. What's it like for a black person living in China? It depends on the part of China you're living in. China is a huge country, and the culture, the behavior of the people varies from region to region. We lived in Shenyang, which is about a 2-hour flight from Shanghai, and it's in the northern part of China. The people in Shenyang, unlike those in southern cities like Guangzhou and Beijing, have a shorter history of interaction with black people. So heading out in public was always an interesting time because they would do things like take photos of you without your permission, touch your hair without your permission. They'd ask, is this your hair? Why is it so curly? Some would look on in amazement and say piao liang, which is like Chinese for pretty. They'd have a lot of reactions that were indicative of their curiosity. But a number of them were not curious, they were actually racist. We've had a number of racist encounters, like getting onto a train and we're immediately met with scornful expressions, taking a seat on the train and the person sitting next to you just decides to get up and sit, 5 seats away. People making rude gestures. I can even recall a time where my friends and I went to a pool and there was a Chinese family already swimming in the pool. And once we got in, they got out, gave us scornful looks, and basically complained to management, that they wanted to be in a separate space. As black foreigners, we'd also noticed discrimination when it came to using the taxi service. Let's say you're standing waiting for a cab. There's also a white person or a Chinese person standing further up the road. The cab would actually drive past you and go and pick up the white person or the Chinese person. This was certainly no fun, especially during winter. On the flip side, however, to be fair, there are some black foreigners who would get into a taxi, use the service, and then run away instead of paying. So that could have had an influence on why some of the taxi drivers behaved the way they did. We're not going to center this whole video on discrimination because that was a small % of our entire experience in China. For the most part, the years we spent there were beautiful. We made friends from a number of different countries across the world. We had the opportunity to learn a new language. And of course, we met each other. Where are you, babe?
We're in Paris.
We're not in...
Or what does it look like?
We are... Where is it? You're old school.
It's not that sentimental,
It is. So in case you're wondering, no, we didn't fly back to China to vlog. This is actually a throwback video of one of Tony's visits to China while I was still there.
Based in China. Oh my god. I am so afraid of you standing on this lake. Babe, babe, please. Babe. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Just stay here, please.
I can swim. Excellent to detect you.
You'll freeze, it's too
Take
cold.
pictures.
Babe, be careful. Oh my goodness. I'm not coming.
Come,
I'm not coming. Babe.
Let's take a selfie with the water.
As you can see, it was winter and the lake froze. We were in the north, and so it gets very, very, very cold. There are times when we had to endure temperatures of minus 20-something degrees. So don't mind that the sun is shining very brightly. It's still actually quite cold.
Okay, I'm back in Shenyang at one of the sites where me and Ghana Baby used to do our videos. Remember, we did one video sitting right there and we're walking towards the side. Yeah, so I just made a small snippet video to remind Ghana baby of where we've come from, and now with the Maya's big 1 million likes, 1 million subscribers, 100,000, sorry. But soon, by the end of this year, we'll be having 1 million. Keep signed up and subscribe to Wode Maya. Peace out.
That was years before we knew we'd have our own YouTube channel. Anyway, still go and subscribe to Wadamaya if you haven't. And also, please subscribe to the Megabush family. Now, there's no way we're gonna finish our video on China without talking about Chinese food. So we will admit, most Chinese food is certainly an acquired taste. But there were some foods that we took a liking to, some foods that we didn't. And we're going to share some of those with you. So as you can see in the screen, that's a traditional Chinese rice dumpling. It has a sweet taste, not so nice. We give it a 2 out of 10. Hot pot. Hot pot is definitely one of our favorites. You'd basically go to the restaurant and they'd have the pot with a heat source on the table and the water is spiced. Basically a spiced soup, different flavors, and you'd add your raw material, your raw ingredients to the soup according to what you'd like. And it was very tasty. We actually enjoyed that. And these are a form of Chinese dumplings called jiaozi. They were one of our favorite foods. We actually went on the road here in Zimbabwe looking for a Chinese restaurant that we could find jiaozi. And we found a Chinese shop that actually sells it. So we decided to get in and buy some Chinese dumplings so that we can make them ourselves. Getting into a Chinese store in Zimbabwe is like walking into China. I guess it's pretty much the same as if we had a Jamaican store or an Indian store, you know. All the authentic products from China were available in the supermarket. But of course, nothing beats the original. Shopping in the market in China, especially for meat or seafood, is a completely different experience. Let's show you what we mean. So no, we weren't shopping for a pet goldfish or a pet of any kind. We were actually shopping for fish. So this is the seafood market, and you basically pick out the fish or the crab or whatever you're planning to eat, the one that you like, and then they will kill it for you and you take it home. So let's fast forward back to Zimbabwe. We found the Chinese store. We're grabbing a few items that we loved while we were in China, iced tea and the dumplings, and we're gonna buy them, take them home, and make our own Chinese meal. So there are different types of Chinese dumplings. There's jiaozi, there's baozi, and they're prepared differently. Some are steamed, some are boiled, and they have different types of fillings. Some have chicken, some have beef, others have pork. Here we got the beef jiaozi.
And I still even use chopsticks. Oops, slippery. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
You've forgotten how to use chopsticks, babe.
Slippery.
You forgot it.
There you go. Dip it into the soy sauce first.
Yeah.
It's nice and wrapped up.
Just the way I remember it. So there are times when we actually do miss a few things about China. Not all the food is like for our palate. Iced tea. Oh yeah.
Iced tea.
Guys, we bonded over this drink and fried rice.
Fried rice.
What did we call it again in China?
Chow fan.
Chow fan.
Yeah.
Chow fan.
Actually, we should make a video making Chinese food.
Not before we make a video of me making Zimbabwean food. So, which we're gonna do?
Bon appetit, guys.
Come say hello to everyone else.
Come say hello.
Come. Come say hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Come say hello to the camera. Say hello to everyone else. Say hello. Look. There.
Say hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
Good boy.
Good boy. This is the food we ate in China.
Yeah.
She teach you how to use chopsticks.
Can you use chopsticks?
Chopsticks.
Try it. Yeah, go ahead. It's too slippery. Like, no.
It's too slimy.
I prefer salsa. So, babe, what was your favorite thing about China, if anything?
I think I just like the social life.
Okay.
Favorite thing about China and the convenience of everything, I guess.
Very convenient.
Yeah, it was a very convenient place.
The way you could just like scan for everything. Didn't have to look for cash to pay all the time. Your phone was the most important thing you could have. In China, we'd pay for most things using our phone, scanning the QR code for WeChat or Alipay. And you wouldn't have to worry about using your expensive phone late at night or even taking out cash because China was generally a safe country. Are you ready to go? It's like, let's go to school.
Okay, come say
Go,
bye.
Daddy.
Say bye, everyone. Come.
Say bye, I'm off to school. I'm off to nursery.
Say bye.
Look there. There you go.
Say
Say bye.
bye. I'm off to school. Don't be a shy boy.
Yeah. Okay, guys. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you liked our video on China. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Look, say hi. Say hello.